after a long break, hello to everyone. For the ones who are curious about that, I just needed to have a break because of my capstone project and the research process. But I'm back again this week with the topic of how to develop language and literacy skills in play-based programs. As we all know, the acts of reading, writing, listening, and speaking are all part of early literacy learning, and they're all interlinked. It's a crucial developmental stage for children to learn the spoken language, distinguish different sounds in the language, recognize and learn letters and words, and be able to do writing activities so that they can read, and do reading practices so they can write. Young children learn literacy through their daily activities, which are routine activities that happen most of the time without realizing it. The children need to gain the habit of reading to develop communication skills and use writing as a communication tool at this age. For example, when we say, Alex, can you help me hold the book and turn the pages? Alex is experiencing how to hold the book and turn the pages from right to left. He experienced the ability of spatial orientation. Or, for example, if you direct your child's hand and eye coordination to go over letters while reading a book, you will teach them that signs and symbols have meanings. Again, for example, if you ask them to read their scribbles, yes, I said reading their scribbles, you encourage them to attribute a meaning to each line. So, in what other ways can we contribute to developing children's early literacy skills? For example, by providing meaningful reflections in your conversations. When talking to children, we can do this by listening to them first and providing meaningful answers to their questions or a comment they make on any subject. Or we can choose uncommon words instead of those we use daily during those conversations. This way, we add a new word to their vocabulary daily. We should always remember that we can place a different word in the learning memory just by hearing it. Make an effort to expand the topic that the children tell you. You can form sentences that are more developed in terms of definition and grammar according to the age ranges of children. For example, when a child says, it eats the others, you can say, the tiger eats the raccoon. By emphasizing this, you will approve the sentence and encourage them to form sentences and teach the correct sentence structure with new vocabulary. Another effective way is to encourage them to remember, imagine, and think about what they see and hear around them. Play with little word games, nursery rhymes, sounds, and the language. For example, a simple game such as repeating a word in a row. Read aloud with your children. Children's books variety and good content should be crucial here. Group reading activities at preschools are incredibly beneficial in this sense because at the same time, the contribution of one of the groups to each sentence of the book provides unlimited assistance to their thinking capacity. It encourages the teacher or the parent to develop short dialogues before, during, and after reading the book. Make comments about it, learn to regulate their thoughts, and establish the cause-effect relationship. Never stop reading children's favorite stories. We all know very well, more or less, how sometimes they insist on just reading the same book over and over again. The main reason for this is that they associate a magical detail with themselves in that story, triggering their imaginations and taking them to another realm. It also helps children with word recognition, lay a solid phonic foundation, and improves comprehension. While reading stories or during our daily conversations, emphasize the sounds and words so children's phonetic awareness can be created. Children generally love sound and word games, rhymes that can contain sound repetition, and good matching games that we call alliteration are instrumental activities. Another effective method is to place letters, symbols, and numbers among daily toys and activities. In this way, for example, we will be more aware of the letters in their names. For this, magnetic letters, alphabetic books, Wooden letters, blocks with letters and numbers, and even posters will be very effective methods to create environments they will be constantly exposed to during the day. Literacy at an early age is a process, and patience is the golden rule. Drawing them into activities that will take them out of their daily routine, away from the play, will only come back to us as problems to be encountered in the future. In this process, the most effective method will be to prepare well designed environments that will offer them a wide range of options, to encourage them to read and write, to prepare attractive and inviting corners, to fill these areas with quality books, to prepare environments where they can find plenty of paper and pencils and paints. The charts, daily routine, posters, and responsibility boards you will prepare together can be seen at at the best ways to encourage them. Speaking of quality and various books, we are discussing more than just children's books with pictures and little writing. For example, it is vital that we offer magazines, dictionaries, song and poetry books, illustrated and written books that introduce animals, plants, environment, nature, vehicles, and books with descriptive content that visualize different cultures and people of all skin colors. While presenting all this to them, we should remember to mention everyone who contributed to the book's creation during our time together. Chatting about the book's author, having conversations about how he wrote the book, and talking about the person or people who prepared the book's visuals can add dimensions to the child's world that you can never imagine. Thank you for listening. Hope to see you soon.